vaccination.
To the current one of 152, in addition, the daily average of deaths has decreased from 20 to 10. The marked decline in cases and deaths is a clear demonstration that government's careful implementation of public health and social measures, including lockdowns, in collaboration with all sectors and stakeholders, is paying off. I'm therefore introducing a relaxation of the current level 4 lockdown to level 2 lockdown. The relaxation includes, but is not limited to, the following measures. 1, a curfew beginning at 200 hours and ending at 05:30 hours. 2, ordinary business enterprises to operate between 08 hours and 19 hours. 3, restaurants and bars within hotels and lodges to open between 8 hours and 22 hours. 4, bottle stores may sell liquor to customers for consumption off the premises between 10 hours and 16 hours. 5, beer outlets and nightclubs to remain closed during the lockdown period. 6, public gatherings to be limited to not more than 100 people with observancy of public health measures such as wearing masks, sanitizing, social distancing, and temperature checks, and people being encouraged to be vaccinated. 7, decongestion of offices shall be at 50% of ordinary capacity. 8, intercity transport is permitted with observancy of public health measures. 9, low-risk sporting activities shall operate from 8 hours to 15 hours while observing public health measures as previously described in the lockdown measures. 10, medium to high-risk sporting activities shall obtain approval beforehand. And 11, persons entering Zimbabwe from neighboring and other countries must undergo a COVID-19 PCR test not more than 48 hours from the time of their departure for Zimbabwe. This lockdown relaxation will be reviewed in 2 weeks. In the meantime, government recognizes that the threat of the pandemic still exists, especially in view of the recent identification of a new variant by the World Health Organization. The nation must therefore remain vigilant. The law enforcement agencies will continue to strengthen enforcement of all recommended COVID-19 regulations, whilst the Ministry of Health and Child Care will continue to roll out COVID-19 vaccines to every corner of our country. Vaccination is a critical prevention measure. I therefore urge all of us to get vaccinated and continue to all the other recommended, sorry, you moved too fast for me. Yeah, okay. Therefore, urge all of us to get vaccinated and continue to adhere to all the other recommended prevention measures, such as washing our hands with soap and running water, or sanitizing our hands, staying at home, social distancing, and avoiding crowds. We must remain focused on ending this pandemic for the health of the nation and for the growth of our economy. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you. I think we do it again. There's a time when you continue.
Excellency President Emmerson Mnangagwa, right there at the State House, talking about the COVID-19 regulations. So we were in level 4 and now we're level 2. And curfews, just a bit of from 200 hours to 5:30 in the evening, and businesses to open from 8 in the morning to 700 hours to 7 o'clock in the evening. Restaurants, bars, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So restaurants and bars are open at the moment. Beer nightclubs to be closed, and limited number of 100 people to gather when we're talking about any gatherings that you need to do. Intercity now is permitted, and low risk sports activities, they can do whatever they have to do, 8 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. Well, that's all we had from the President, His Excellency, President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Now we go back to our normal programming.